Forget everything you thought you knew about private jets, because this is not a jet. It's a $400 million palace floating 40,000 feet above your head. You've seen luxury, you've seen Air Force One, but none of them, not even close, come with a throne, a Turkish spa, or a glass floor that lets you stare straight down at the earth below. This isn't excess. This is strategy. This is how Prince Mohammed bin Salman, Crown Prince of Saudi Arabia, projects power in the modern world. Inside this Boeing 747-400, you'll find boardrooms where multi-billion-dollar oil deals are sealed mid-flight, a dining table that hosts dignitaries from 5 continents, and a master bedroom so quiet. It's designed to let the future king sleep undisturbed while flying across 3 time zones. And then, there's the throne. Yes, an actual gold-stitched, custom-built royal throne. At minute 11, we'll show you exactly what it looks like and why it exists. But the deeper truth, every inch of this aircraft isn't just designed for comfort. It's built to say one thing even in the sky: I rule. Let's go inside the jet that makes Air Force One look like economy class. Order. Itabium. 1. The gold elevators moving like royalty. You don't just walk around this jet, you ascend. The first thing that shatters your expectations: a gold-plated elevator, yes, an actual elevator inside a private plane. Forget those narrow, awkward staircases you see on luxury aircraft tours. Prince Salman doesn't do awkward. This Boeing 747-400 is a double-decker flying fortress. And like any multi-story mansion, it demands elegant movement between floors. That means silent, pressurized, turbulence-resistant vertical travel, wrapped in polished wood, mirrored walls, and 24-karat detailing. Why does a prince need an elevator at 40,000 feet? Because in his world, image matters as much as function. A meeting on the main deck, a guest lounge upstairs, a throne room in between. No fumbling upstairs in a tailored thobe, just a glide. And it's not some claustrophobic metal box, either. This elevator would make 5-star hotels jealous. Gold accents, ambient lighting, leather paneling, and anti-turbulence suspension systems that make the ride smoother than most luxury cars. And the engineering, it's no gimmick. The lift is equipped with emergency overrides, reinforced with aerospace-grade materials, and designed to operate flawlessly through turbulence and pressure shifts. Because even when the plane shakes, the prince doesn't. This isn't just a flex, it's a message: power moves up, not down. So next time you're stuck walking the aisle of a crowded flight, just remember, somewhere in the sky, there's a man who rides an elevator to his throne. 2. The throne room, power in midair. Most private jets have leather chairs. This one has a throne, tucked within a private suite on the upper deck. Hidden behind soundproof doors and custom woodwork, sits the most symbolic feature aboard Prince Salman's $400 million jet, a full-scale royal throne. We're not talking about a fancy recliner. This is a high-backed, gold-threaded, silk-upholstered seat raised on a platform, embroidered with the cross, swords, and palm tree of the Saudi royal seal. It's part showpiece, part power signal. In the air, surrounded by foreign ministers, oil execs, and global CEOs. This chair doesn't just suggest authority, it demands it. But why a throne? Why bring palace aesthetics into the sky? Because for Prince Salman, leadership doesn't clock out at takeoff. This flying fortress is more than transportation. It's a mobile seat of power, a place where decisions shaping the global energy market, foreign policy, and Saudi Arabia's Vision 2030 are made in real time. Imagine this: you're a head of state, stepping aboard to discuss billion-dollar investments. Before the first handshake, you're ushered into a room where the prince is already seated, elevated, centered, framed in gold. You don't need a speech. The throne speaks first. Sometimes. Optics aren't just optics. They're the first move in a negotiation. And when your aircraft includes a literal symbol of monarchy, you're not just flying, you're ruling mile by mile, meeting by meeting. 3. Turkish bath and spa wellness at 40,000 feet. You thought a shower on a plane was luxury. Try a Turkish bath with heated marble benches and eucalyptus steam while flying over the Indian Ocean. Hidden behind reinforced doors and climate-sealed chambers lies one of the most culturally rich and technically insane features aboard this aircraft, a fully functional hammam, or traditional Turkish spa. Why would a prince install a centuries-old wellness ritual inside a high-pressure aluminum tube? Because wellness isn't a luxury, it's legacy. Step inside, and you're no longer in a plane. You're in Istanbul or Damascus, circa 1700. Mosaic tiles line the walls. Warm marble seating curves around a central steam basin. The air thick with sandalwood and oud, pumped through silent aromatherapy diffusers. But don't let the serenity fool you. This is an engineering masterpiece. The pressurized steam system is custom-built to maintain humidity without compromising cabin safety. The marble just 2 millimeters thick, cut to reduce weight, but still strong enough to retain heat and shimmer under LED ambient lighting. It's a place to unwind, to detox, to reset between billion-dollar negotiations. And it's just the beginning. The spa complex also includes a cedar-lined sauna, a massage chamber with professional-grade tables, and a hydrotherapy shower that rivals top European wellness resorts. Here's the kicker. Every inch of this space had to be aviation approved, every tile tested, every drop of water recycled. Because when you rule a kingdom, even relaxation must be engineered to perfection. Up here, wellness isn't optional, it's airborne. Or diplomatic dining room deals over dinner on most jets. A meal is a tray on your lap. On this one, it's a 14-seat dining table where oil deals get carved between courses. Located mid-deck, just past the spa and throne suite, sits a handcrafted mahogany table long enough to host a G20 meeting. It's flanked by high-back chairs, leather, silk, ergonomically tuned for multi-hour conversations. But this isn't just where meals happen. It's where alliances are tested, visions pitched, and soft diplomacy unfolds over saffron rice and slow-cooked lamb. Here's how it works. The table serves dual purpose, one part banquet, one part war room, built-in encrypted comm systems, retractable flat screens, even biometric security panels ensure that whether it's a state dinner or a private negotiation, the prince remains fully in control. At 40,000 feet, the menu is custom, onboard chefs, trained in both haute cuisine and traditional Saudi dishes. Prepare meals fit for kings, presidents, and billionaires. The galley rivals top-tier restaurants with specialized refrigeration, blast ovens, and plating stations that guarantee every dish hits with 5-star precision. Lighting fully programmable, bright for briefings, soft for diplomacy. Overhead, a chandelier-like LED system casts golden warmth, complementing the walnut inlays and silk drapes surrounding the space. And when the stakes are high, when global energy futures hang in the balance, there's no better table to sit at. Because on this jet, breaking bread means building empires. 5. The Master Suite, the quietest place in the sky. Far from the boardrooms, beyond the throne, past the gold elevator lies silence. At the very tip of this jet, tucked into the aircraft's nose just beneath the cockpit, is the Master Suite. Not a bedroom, a sanctuary. This isn't just where Prince Salman sleeps, it's where he disappears. Why the nose? Because it's the quietest part of the aircraft, furthest from the engines, from vibration, shielded from every sound except your own breath. Step inside, and you're met with a king-size bed draped in high thread count linens embroidered with the royal insignia. The mattress custom-made for in-flight stability, designed to cancel out micro vibrations so the prince sleeps as if grounded. To the left, a writing desk, crafted from imported walnut. To the right, a personal safe, communication console, and climate control, all managed from a single touch panel beside the bed. Lighting, you choose the mood sunrise, candle glow, deep sleep blue, curtains close with a whisper, soundproofing reaches studio level. Even the air itself is filtered separately. And then the ensuite bathroom, rainfall shower head, heated marble floors, gold fixtures that shimmer like desert light. This isn't excess, It's command and comfort. Because when your next decision could affect oil prices or regional stability, you need to be rested. At 600 Billionaire, this suite is the one place where time slows down. No advisors, no press, no turbulence, just one man in the quiet. 6. Guest suites and boardroom business class not even close. On commercial flights, business class is a luxury. Here, it's entry level. For Prince Salman's entourage, trusted advisors, foreign dignitaries, top-tier investors, comfort isn't a perk. It's protocol. Each guest suite is a self-contained sanctuary. Queen-size beds with Egyptian cotton sheets. Marble tile bathrooms with rainfall showers and designer toiletries. Personal climate control, custom lighting, and yes, flat-screen entertainment systems sync to global media in real time. These aren't airline pods. They're airborne hotel rooms, better than most on land. But luxury alone doesn't run a kingdom. Just beyond these suites lies the executive boardroom, the beating heart of airborne diplomacy. Step inside and you'll find a polished oak conference table surrounded by 14 leather chairs, each fitted with biometric access panels. Satellites ensure global connectivity. Encrypted video calls can patch directly into world capitals. Live data feeds, secure file transfer, real-time negotiations. Imagine the print, mid-flight, negotiating a multi-billion-dollar energy partnership with a European CEO while flying over the Mediterranean. No interruptions, no delays, no excuses. The walls are soundproofed. The windows electronically tint. The screens retract into the table. The lighting adjusts to mood and agenda. And when it's time to shift from briefing to dinner, a gesture transforms the boardroom back into a dining salon ready for wine. Diplomacy in soft power. Because in Prince Salman's Sky Kingdom, even your office must outperform your rivals' palaces. 7. Observatory with glass floor. Looking down on the world. What's more powerful than ruling from above, seeing the world beneath your feet literally? Tucked into a private chamber near the rear lounge is one of the most surreal features ever installed on an aircraft. A reinforced glass floor observatory. Designed to give one man a God's eye view at 40,000 feet. Forget the window seat. Here, you stand on aviation-grade ballistic glass, multi-layered, pressure-tested, crystal clear, and watch the earth roll beneath you at 600 miles per hour. Deserts, oceans, cities suddenly abstract. This isn't sightseeing, it's perspective. The chamber is wrapped in silk carpets, with low ambient lighting that minimizes reflection and maximizes the view. 2 custom recliners face the floor panel, ideal for sipping Saudi kawa, holding a private briefing, or contemplating legacy. And yes, there's a privacy setting with a single button. The glass can be shaded or frosted because not every flight path should be visible. Engineering this wasn't just ambitious, it was nearly impossible. The glass had to survive extreme temperatures, cabin pressure fluctuations, and the chaos of turbulence without a single distortion or compromise in safety. But Prince Salman isn't in the business of possible. He's in the business of symbolism. Because when you can literally stand above the clouds and look down on continents, you're not just traveling, you're redefining altitude. 8. The piano lounge, elegance meets entertainment. Yes, there's a grand piano on board. And no, it's not just for show. Nestled in the aircraft's most opulent social chamber is a custom-built Steinway, bolted to the floor, tuned for altitude, and ready to fill the sky with sound. This isn't a lounge, it's a statement. Plush sofas curve around the piano like a gallery. Silk drapes line the windows. Art from Saudi and European collections hangs beside gold-accented paneling. And in the center, this jet's beating cultural heart music. Live performances aren't rare. Musicians from Europe or the Gulf are flown in for international trips, playing classical or modern pieces depending on the guest list. Sometimes, Prince Salman himself sits at the keys composing, reflecting, or entertaining guests between summits. The lounge doubles as a media salon. Flat screens rise from the woodwork. Newcastle United matches streamed live. Documentaries, briefing reels, or a discreet late-night film screening at 40,000 feet. The bar's stocked with global imports, non-alcoholic, in accordance with Saudi tradition, but no less luxurious saffron tea, aged pomegranate syrup, rare date infusions. This isn't decadence, it's diplomacy through design, because while the boardroom speaks in numbers, this room speaks in taste, and for a leader reshaping how the West views the Middle East. Elegance is leverage. On this jet, even silence has acoustics. 9. Prayer room faith travels. 2 power flies with him. So does faith in a world of thrones, spas, and digital boardrooms. One room aboard Prince Salman's jet reminds you what still defines everything else a sacred space for prayer, tucked into a quiet section of the aircraft. The prayer room is minimal by design but maximal in significance. No gold, no marble, just calm, focus, direction. At the center stands a mihrab, a sculpted niche pointing toward Mecca. But here's the twist, it's digital, using satellite orientation systems. The mihrab adjusts in real time, ensuring that, no matter where the jet flies, prayers are always aligned with the Kaaba. The floor is layered with stain-resistant prayer rugs woven in Medina. Bordered with geometric Islamic motifs, the walls bear Quranic calligraphy, subtly illuminated to create serenity without distraction. And before every prayer, there's wudu, a compact ablution station engineered to save water, built into aircraft-safe marble, with fixtures custom designed for ritual use in turbulence. No cameras, no guests, no noise, just the hum of pressurized air, and a man keeping his faith aloft. In Saudi Arabia, where religion isn't just belief, but constitution, this room is more than obligation, it's identity. It says, even here, even now, I bow before something greater. For a crowned prince at the crossroads of tradition and transformation, this may be the most grounded room in the skyline. 10. Flowing water and relaxation chambers. A spa above the clouds. It begins with a sound you'd never expect on a jet water. Flowing, gently. Step into the final chamber of Prince Salman's flying fortress, and you'll find yourself in a place that feels less like aviation, more like meditation. Here, marble fountains cascade softly into recessed pools. The walls shimmer with water, features glass panels behind which liquid flows in endless loops, catching ambient light and refracting it like liquid gold. Yes, they built waterfalls on an airplane, and it's not just for looks. Sound engineers designed these features to mask jet noise, replacing mechanical hums with natural acoustics. The result of instant calm. Around these fountains lie the relaxation chambers, a spa suite designed for deep recovery after grueling summits and time zone jumps. Cedar wood saunas with infrared or dry heat, massage beds set on anti-vibration platforms, aromatherapy diffusers misting oud and myrrh into perfectly controlled air. Even the materials were re-engineered for flight marble, just 2 millimeters thin to reduce weight. Steam systems recalibrated for cabin pressure. Furniture reinforced to remain weightless, yet grounded. This space isn't just luxury, it's strategy wellness as resilience, stillness as power. Because when the prince walks out of this room, he may be headed straight into a call with the Pentagon, OPEC, or the UN, and after standing under a rainfall shower at 40,000 feet, he'll walk in centered. Every king needs a war room, but the wisest ones also build sanctuaries. We've seen the throne, we've seen the spa, the piano, the glass floor. We've walked through $400 million of stitched silk, gold trim, and technological miracles that fly. And now the real question lands, is this brilliance or is it extravagance? Because while half the world waits in airport security lines, this jet cruises above nations, economies, and even expectations. Is it a mobile command center for a visionary leader reshaping the Middle East? Or is it a floating symbol of inequality? Opulence taken to atmospheric extremes. Maybe it's both. Maybe that's the point. Because in an era where power isn't just exercised but displayed, Prince Salman isn't just traveling, he's sending a message. A message built into every stitched emblem, every mirrored hallway, every drop of recycled spa water, even in the sky. I rule. What do you think? Does the world need a $400 million throne in the clouds? Drop your thoughts below and tell us what flying fortress you want us to decode next.